Hello friends, welcome back. Today we're gonna make some pepper steak, some white rice, some veggies, and some bacalaitos. Bacalaitos, if you're not Latino, it's just basically fritter fry fish batter. See, we got the fish fritter fry there. We have our white rice already almost done. We got our entree, the pepper steak, with some onions, some green pepper, and some mushrooms. And look at that gravy, yummy. And then I also have some broccoli ready to go in the microwave in a few minutes. I'm gonna put that to go when I go the fritter going. We'll come back in a few minutes and then we'll put it the next step and we'll go from there. So I just want to go through real quick how I put this together. So I got the sliced pepper steak, how it comes already in the package from the supermarket. I chopped up a whole onion, a whole pepper. I already got the mushrooms chopped up already from the supermarket as well. What I put here was 2 capfuls of apple cider vinegar directly on the meat. I put like about 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. Got some black pepper, some salt, some onion powder. That's basically it. You know, pretty simple. We'll add some garlic powder in a minute probably. And put it to go all together. And you know, you put the meat first so you could cook a little bit. And then when it's halfway done, you throw in the vegetables. And we go from there. We're heating up our pan right here for the bacalaitos. Right there. And we'll be back in a second. So you guys can see what this is, the bacalaitos I've been telling you about. So it's basically like a batter with some codfish. You just add water, let it sit a few minutes. I put a little bit of sazon to give it some flavor and some color. But that's what it's supposed to look like. And when it's complete, I'll show you. Then we take the batter and we'll pour it like that in a flat pan. So it makes kind of like small pancakes shape, kind of round. Depending what kind of round you can use or whatever. And it doesn't matter. I like using a flat pan. I tried it one time in the Fry Daddy, and I just got clumps of balls all over the place that were not really all that. So we're gonna stay with the flat pan. I just turned them over. You want to cook them on both sides and just make them a little crispy, and they'll be done in a minute. So the rice that I use is jasmine rice, and it's typically 1 cup of water for 1 cup of rice. Here we made 2.5 cups of rice, and you boil the water first. When it's a complete boil, you add your salt. You can add just a touch of vegetable oil or olive oil, whatever kind of oil you would like, and it's just so the rice doesn't stick too much. And then you want to constantly make sure you use a stirrer, or I like to use these batter, baking spatula, and I just go in there and I go around and make sure I separate the rice from the pot so it doesn't stick. And we're gonna go ahead and do that now, and that looks like it's done. We're gonna put our vegetables to go, and we'll be right back. Whoa, look at that. We got 5 of them done already. Put 4 more to go. We got our steak is almost done there. It's looking good. Forgot to mention, I got a secret ingredient that I put in the steak besides the apple cider vinegar, and that's just a little bit of butter. A little bit of butter. I don't know, something about it. Put it together. It works. When the steak is almost done, you can put it together. Oh, and it comes out so good. You don't need that much butter, just a little bit. My theory is just that since the butter comes from the cow, and so does the steak, and you put it back together, in this way, it just makes up for the flavor. that was taken away from it. But yeah, you just want to drizzle it in that butter there. Bathe it in there a little bit. And then after you cook steak there and onion, go ahead and mix it up. Cook it separately in the same pot. Of course, the steak first. Then when you get close to the end, you just mix it all together. Just make sure you stay keeping it even. There you go. Our bacalaitos are coming out. Make sure everything's about temperature. You lower the fire. Make like crispy chips. I like to let it drip. Usually I let it drip and take the other hand and start pouring more batter, but I got the camera going. That's okay. You set it on the side to soak up some of that vegetable oil. And then pour it. You can make any shape you like. Right now we're just using what we got left. You got time, you can make little shapes, all kinds of shapes. And that's it. Now we have our broccoli steamed from the microwave in the bag. We got our bacalaitos. Our steak looks like it's almost there. And our rice is done. Now we're just gonna take it back and put it all together. It's time to eat. It's time to sit. It's time to eat. And voila, ladies and gentlemen, we have our rice, our steak, our broccoli, and our bacalaitos. Next time, I don't know what we're gonna make. This was just out of the whim, so I hope to see you there. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Have a great day. Au revoir.